All right, here we go, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and cover about the all-wheel drive 8-chin, what is gonna be available for you guys here, and what to see for you to purchase. So what we have done here, we have used a Jaguar rear differential. It is from the X type. So if you are gonna be buying this differential, I'll have more details there on the website, so you know what diff exact to buy. But it is from the Jaguar. I believe it's from 2001 to 2006. They are fairly cheap, and you might be wondering why the Jaguar diff, okay, not the CRV or some other type of diff. And that being is that these things are massive, and what's happening is that these diffs are actually matching the transmission. Obviously the transmission not here right now, but it's what's happening is it actually matches the ratio, and we able to run a very strong differential here. And I will show you the one from the wagon and the difference that actually is how massive this diff actually is. So this diff is actually incredible, how big it is and how everything inside is like literally like 2 times bigger than the wagon diff. And the wagon diff on my car has seen up to almost 1,500 horsepower, and mind this, the wagon diff is about half the size of this. So that goes to show you how strong this diff has the potential to be. Okay, so what we have done here and what we're going to be offering is it's going to be the differential mount. You can see here. Okay, very simple piece, clean design. And then we have the rear plate. The only plate that's going to be changing here is going to have our logo back here, but the same design. Okay, it's very simple, and you can see here how it actually mounts up. So it doesn't require a custom plate or anything like that. So it's clean, simple, and it just works. Okay, so there's no need to do anything and buy anything separately. These diffs are about $200 to $300 on eBay. That's where I've been buying them, and you literally can find them all the time on eBay. So this seems to be the wave to go. Okay, the cool thing here and what we have done and saves you a lot of money, okay, we are able to use the Jaguar axles. Okay, that is incredible. And I say that because look how beefy these things are. And I'm also going to show you my other axles that I have from CRV and the wagon. And man, this is incredible. This is going to be absolutely amazing for those that are going to want to push a lot of power. And those who don't, just know that it's going to be here if you want to, and you don't have to really spend a lot of money. Each axle was about $100, so you cannot beat that. And I mean, that's incredible. So I will say this, you're going to need a short and a long axle. Okay, the long one goes over here, the short one goes over here, as you can see here how the diff actually it is. Okay, so that is something that you need to be aware of, that the axles need to be short and long. And we have tested it. There's been a lot of feed that I'm giving you here that is going to be amazing for you guys. So what we are offering here, like I told you, we're going to offer this, and then what we offering is the hubs to be machined so it can work for you, as you can see here. So what we're doing is we're machining the stock hubs. Okay, now you're not gonna be able to see much here, but with machining the hubs, we have adapted the Jaguar OEM hubs. I know you're not gonna be able to see much, but what we have technically done here, I think you can see here. Oh yeah, we have so what technically we have done here, we have machined the Jaguar hubs, okay, which are, you know, like to adapt to the axle. We don't have to get custom axles made. I mean, this is just being able to make it for you to go to overdrive, very affordable and still doing it right. So we have machined the hubs so it can stay true in the center, so your wheels don't go forward or back. Everything stays true at center. So we have machined the hubs to an adapter here. You can see how they bolt up, and we also changed the bolt pattern on the hubs so it can be the same specs as 5x114, as that's your original wheels. We don't want to change that because you know, we don't want to get different wheels, as the hubs from the Jaguar are 5x100. So we have done and machined that to go and adapt to you. With that being said, we also done some work to the hubs so the wheels can stay true up and down, so your wheels don't go push forward or push in. So we have machined it and make it to the same specs as OEM. So this is just a plus. It just only gets better. Okay, so with that being said, the only thing that you really have to do here, and we have done, as you can see here, how close the bolt it is. So if you buy the rear diff mount kit, it will come with the bolt kit here. So you can see here what we have done. You can buy this yourself if you would like to, but we have done is cut the bolt there, and what we have done, we have put the bolt that way instead. It normally comes this way because otherwise it will hit the axle boot there. Okay, so yes, it clear. It may look like it doesn't, but it clears. It's very, very, very tight. And you might be wondering, oh, all right, okay. The thing is, you got to keep this in mind. You're modifying your car. This was not meant to be here in the very first place. We're converting this thing to all-wheel drive. So do understand, you know, some things got to get moved, some things got to get done. And you might be wondering, what about my fuel tank now? So we are working, and we already have designed the first one. We're doing a dual fuel tank. We are going to offer a single, which is going to be 11 gallon. And then we're going to offer the dual tank. Okay. We'll have more information once those are available, but we have those done. Not to sell yet. We finished the first one. We got to get, you know, all the jigs figured out and get that situated. But what we're doing already, and you can get ahead and get your stuff mounted, we are offering the hubs for you can mail your hubs. Okay. Or we can supply you brand new OE hubs. Okay, you don't have to mail yours in, and we can get them out to you. You don't have to wait the wait time. We'll have more details there on the website. But what I'm trying to get to is that's what you're going to be paying for. And then obviously we have the diff mount, and you have to, you know, obviously weld it on to your car. It's kind of obvious there, but you know, but like I was saying, back to the hubs, that's what you're going to be paying for. Now we are going to be offering with a CRV hubs or the wagon. So if you're going to be running a CRV differential, you need to choose which differential you're going to run. And I'm gonna tell you right now the truth, guys, there shouldn't be a reason why to run the CRV at this point when you can get the Jaguar. Everything works perfect. Okay, and I do want to mention is that this only going to work with our diff mount. I mean, you can maybe make your own and try to figure it out, but honestly, for the price that we're going to be selling everything, it is just, there's no reason not to just buy everything and make it all work. Obviously, we're not going to be selling the diff or the axles. You can just source those out anywhere. They're fairly cheap. Like I told you, I think I paid $100 each. Maybe they made a little bit over $100, and the diff was like 2 something. So you think of $300, right? We're machining the hubs for like about 6 something or 700. Can't quite remember what we have on the website. And then the diff mount, we don't have a price yet, and the fuel tanks, we don't have a price yet. But I mean, to go all-wheel drive for, let's say, under $3,000, let's just give it a rough price, right? That is incredible, because on my RS6, I think I probably spent like $8 grand because of the Jaguar, not the Jaguar, the wagon differential alone is almost $2,000. Just to show you guys both of the diffs, I know they're not next to each other, but check it out. Look at the size difference on this. Check my hand out, right? Just check how massive that is, and look at this. All right, I don't have a massive hand like that, but just to give you a quick comparison. And those diffs are literally over $2,000. These things are $200-300 on eBay all day. So yeah, so what we, like I said, the main purpose of the video, at least at this moment, is to show you the hubs, and if you do want to mail them in, what you're going to be getting and what you're going to be doing. So again, they just bolt right up. If you're going to be mailing yours, we only need the hubs, okay, like this piece. We don't need the brakes, we don't need the rotors, we don't need that bearing itself. We just need the actual, just the bare piece, okay? And that was going to let us to machine it and adapt the new wheel bearing hub there for you, so you can see. I know you're not gonna be able to see much, but yeah, there you go. You can see a little. You can see all the machine works that goes into it, and yeah, you can see. So one thing you're not gonna be able to keep with this is gonna be ABS. At least the ABS sensor is not gonna be able to fit there anymore. I mean, it can fit, but it's not gonna read because it's just not gonna happen. Okay, so do keep in mind. All right. So I think that should be able to cover the video here for the hubs and what to expect, as in for the kits to come. And if you do want to get ahead and go ahead and get the hubs put on and get ahead of the game, you know, until we release the other parts. But we're definitely coming strong, and you know, being able to make it a little bit more affordable for you guys, and make this more enjoyable process. Because like I said, I enjoy my R6. Makes 800 horsepower all-wheel drive, and it's absolutely a blast to drive. Like it is just a different car. It is awesome, and I really would like for everybody to experience at least this somewhat all-wheel drive car. So with that being said, hopefully the video was here helpful and it's able to let you know to meld in your hubs. Like I said, please only meld your hubs, okay? The actual piece right here. We don't need the rotor, we don't need the brake caliper, we don't need that wheel bearing hub. You can take all that. All we need is this. Or if you're going to be buying ours, it's already going to come prepared for you with the wheel bearing already machined there for you, okay? So we out.